see a picture of a mini game in the fucking Steam thing for it. I see something about making a sandwich. Hell yeah, man. We are so back. We are so back. Remember when we had to make the orders for the, like, boarding school? We'd make, like, the lunch orders? Love that. The bento boxes, though, were the best. Fucking love the bento boxes.
Welcome to my latest case. Last train to Blue Moon Canyon. To start, choose junior or senior detective.
Hell
if
yeah.
you're new to adventure games,
Shut up, Nancy. We're
here I
senior
am at the railroad
detectives.
station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lorie Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me.
Oh,
and I've
gross.
always wanted to join forces with the Hardy
someone
boys.
else invites you?
I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lorie's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good.
All right, damn, Nancy.
Wish me luck.
No
Love, Nancy.
tea, all shade.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lorie Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray, I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends.
Okay, rude.
And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie?
Nancy. Nancy Drew?
Whatever. All right.
I don't even
bet
get to
you're
sit at the
wondering
table?
where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because see, one day in 1903, this train was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world.
Oh, who's
and
this?
the train he owned, this train,
What was that
his
camera
wife
angle?
Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
Oh my god, yes! Is she getting murdered? Murdered! Murdered!
Hey, what's going on?
Alright, well, Lorie did it.
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
I feel like...
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not.
Bitch, you
Lorie
just
Gerard
appeared!
is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
First of all, let me just talk about what we just seen. I honestly, at the beginning of Lorie talking, was like, Nancy's a bitch. Because she was like, oh my god, you're so great, and you're so great, and you're so great. I was like, look at her celebrating other people's wins. We love that for her. But then she wrong-named us, which, like, let me tell you that... let me tell you that people do that sometimes on purpose. And I'm not saying I've ever done it. I'm just saying it happens in the world. And it's rude. And she whatevered us when we corrected her, which was also rude. So I feel like I don't like her so much anymore. But maybe we should have gotten a seat at the table as well. But I feel like Nancy was quite harsh. And also I don't think anybody on the train did it, because how could somebody have done it and been back at the table in 2 seconds? You know what I mean? Or like anyone at the table did it. And I didn't like that we were in a chair, but we were invisible. Okay. Okay.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities.
Ooh,
What
calling
was
yourself
your
a
name
minor
again?
celebrity. Oh, God
Nancy
damn
Drew.
it!
You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch.
Oh!
You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
We don't have to say, I hate this. Don't say this. Also, don't say this.
You
but don't say
remember
either of
me?
No.
these. That's fair.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
Psst, Nancy. Come here.
Why are we being so
excuse
mysterious?
me for a second.
Why is her laptop brown? I've never seen a brown laptop before. Well, can I turn?
Hey, Nancy.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's
Why
and
does
didn't
this
come
one
out again.
look
I could
like he's
hear
wearing
all
a
these
hair
weird
helmet?
noises coming from inside.
Define weird noises.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Lorie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go.
ATAC.
What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Lorie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Lorie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything
Creepy.
else they've ever wanted.
That sounds creepy
What
as
about
fuck.
you, Nancy? What do you think?
I mean, I kind of agree with Frank, to be honest.
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
I mean, I don't want... Am I supposed to get one of the boys to like me because I want the blonde one to like me more than the one whose hair is creeping me out? But Nancy's her own woman. She doesn't need... Doesn't she have a boyfriend? Isn't it Ned or something? Who was so annoying in the Icelandic one we did. So... yeah. You can't tell anyone except for Nancy.
Do you think maybe one of Lorie's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Lorie disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you
Great.
later.
Fix your hair. It's creeping me out. Whoa! Oh my goodness.
Pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
Alright. Keep that in mind. Oh, I don't want to touch the emergency
This must
brake.
have been the sleeping car.
Ooh.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Alright. A tale of 2 dolls. Ill-tempered Edna could not get her way. She couldn't get Alice to come out and play. I can't, I'm too tired is what Alice said. I just want to go straight back to bed. Mood. Edna angrily tried to make herself heard, but all that came out was one 2-part word. Why, I'm not your mother, yawning Alice replied, till Edna the Terrible finally gave up and cried. Alright, cool. Oh. Oh, what's in here? Oh, wow, look at all your crap. I gotta go talk to the engineer, though. Ah, okay. Why does everyone have such sick rooms, and where's mine?
An old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall. Wonder why it's got all those symbols on it like that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a... Ooh! Owl cherry.
It's locked.
Owl cherry. I can't touch it or put anything on it? Okay, interesting. Okay. But I can't keep going up the train. Guess I have to talk to the people as I go. Ooh.
Hey, Nancy, right?
That's right. Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
I don't know. Do you like what you do?
I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Tell me about them.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
Sure, bro. Ooh.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong.
Oh, interesting.
You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry
this
little
man's
lives, and they're
an ick.
jealous. Anyway, you should look around in
audio
here.
blip.
Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
Oh, interesting.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Like a bullet?
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here, keep it. Wear it
Ooh.
around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Oh, how about a Tino
Oh,
Balducci?
thank you.
What else can I do for you?
So, what do you think happened to Lorie?
Well, she could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
So, you're gathering facts?
Of course. It may not look it because that's my style. I'm a low-key kind of guy. But hey, don't worry. I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Sure.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
Okay.
What about John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talk to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
It's been great talking to
Great.
you.
Not a problem.
Okay, cool. I can't wait to look around your shit. Ooh, what's this?
Looks like an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked.
Okay, AG is gold, isn't it? And you can't, like, move this? Oh. Interesting. So I'm gonna need, like, a color pattern. Oh, AG is silver. AU is gold. That's right? Yeah, AU is gold. Listen, all we have to know is magnesium is 12. And it looks like my name, and my favorite number is 12. So that's the best element. I don't make the rules. It just is what it is. I had to do a test in 6th grade where we had to fill in the first 50 of the 50 elements of the periodic table. So at some point, I knew the first 50. But 12 is the best one. Oh, gemstones. Oh, sick. It's going to tell me what's in the eye. Ooh, this one maybe? Olivine? Oh, Peridot. Oh, I wonder if this is the colors I need to worry about. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Like... Okay. Oh, no, go back. Meal with Hagar Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard. Creepy. Oh, my M logo's blue again. Sweet. Let me tell you about Aquamarine being my birthstone. Oh, what? Girl, what? Let me tell you about Aquamarine being my birthstone because Gavin and I were talking about birthstones and he was like, I didn't say what mine was yet. We were just talking about like different birthstones. I was talking about his or whatever. And he was like, what is May? Is May Diamond? Whatever his is, he was really proud of it. He was like, oh, mine's so good. And I was like, well, it's not as good as mine. And he's like, yeah, as long as you don't have a shitty one like Aquamarine. And I was like, wait, what? That's mine. And he died laughing. He, like, May is Emerald. That's what it is. He absolutely died laughing. He was like so... He thought it was so fucking funny. He was like, you're kidding. And he wasn't kidding. And now every time I buy stuff with like I have a necklace that he got me with my birthstone in it. And I'm like, you think it's shitty. I love my birthstone. Aquamarine's amazing.
J.H. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
Okay, can I keep this? Or guess not. And I can't touch any of this stuff? Alright. What else? What about this? What we got
Another gemstone.
Oh. Is it a gemstone? I can't see shit. Oh, hello.
Eliza Sandberger.
Received of Jake Hurley for the price of $3.73. What? How has nobody been in this train since like the 1800s? There's like papers laying around and shit. Oh, the Krollmeister doll. Oh, Krollmeister was the name of the nail company in the last one. Krollmeister doll with decorative red ribbon on the 16th day of June, 1880. And once again, we're not taking anything with us, which annoys me.
Hey, come on over here. Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've seen your TV show.
Then I don't have to explain what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Lorie's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Lorie's whereabouts.
Okay.
Do you really think that a moving train can be haunted?
Sure. A train is basically nothing but a living space on wheels. And just like a house or a hotel, its walls can capture and hold energy, however infinitesimal, whatever its source. You see, what to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. That's my working theory, at least.
Interesting.
That's very interesting.
It's all very scientific. But the fact is, Lorie's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Oh, oh, audiobook.
Charlena Purcell thinks Lorie is just playing some kind of joke on us.
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Alright, rude.
What do you think of Tino Balducci?
I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
Is Lorie a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids.
Ooh.
It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Yikes.
Maybe she doesn't have any friends.
Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe you can be too rich after all.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Take care.
Okay.
This looks like some sort of game.
I want to play a game. Oh man, I can't play nothing. Oh, could I turn the crank? Dang it.
I need some music.
Do we though? Oh. Okay, what's this?
Looks
Ooh,
like
music.
Camille was teaching herself how to play the piano.
Okay. Can I keep that? Dang it, why can't I keep
Thomasina
anything?
O'Neill.
I can't keep anything.
It's locked.
Everything's locked.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I've seen some of those symbols before. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I see them on here. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Awful Ursula. Okay, but I couldn't, like, do anything with it.
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. Looks like I need a special tool.
Damn, Nancy, we don't have anything.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's me.
Hi, Bess.
And me.
Hey, George, what's up?
What's up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's the one who insisted we call you Nancy. Only because you're driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke, she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Lorie Gerard is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true. I could care less what Lorie Gerard is wearing. So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry. You know, actually, that looks kind of cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by
Don't
yourself.
call it a dump.
George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Our hostess has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lorie. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
My thoughts exactly.
Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in
Yikes.
practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next
That's
morning.
fucked up.
Only it turns out she faked the whole thing. Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody
fuck?
believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has. Very funny. So what else is going on?
Before she disappeared, Lorie told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
Not yet, but the train is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lorie vanishes. A pattern, maybe? Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Rude.
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
Well, that's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
John Gray has set up a bunch of equipment in Camille's train car in hopes of documenting distortions in the electromagnetic field caused by her residual energy.
Say what? He's looking for Camille's ghost. Don't you ever watch him on TV? Just because I watch him doesn't mean I understand him.
Okay.
Catch you
Bye.
later.
Remember, when in doubt, call.
Thank you for wasting my time. I didn't go this way. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a side. Whoops. Yeah, that's this side. And this has like a light green one on it. So it goes here. This one goes like this. This one has a bunch of this one that goes here. Oop. This one has another light green one on it. Oop. Uh-huh. Oh,
Left
thank you.
pickaxe and lamp with buell for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key?
Well, lead the element. Give me that. So if we go back to that other guy's room. I probably should have gone back and like searched the rest of the train from where I came. Which one is lead? Can we like get closer to this? Isn't lead like PB or something? Oh, there it is, yeah, PB. Ha 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 ha. Although I can't get, lead's not on here, just silver is. Oh, here it is, lead. And I can't touch it. 82. I can't do anything with the rainbow stuff. 82. Oh, I probably should have gone to the door. Especially with those, like, symbols I had in the numbers. Let's see, 8 is a dog, and 2 is an eagle. I'm just gonna finish searching the train.
Is this Jake and his wife?
Yes. From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it. He said he found the sight very comforting. I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
Okay.
It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it. An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
By that door. Ooh, what's this?
Sadie Crawford.
Okay.
Engineer, what do you want?
Let's try to talk to the
Hello,
engineer.
I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Lorie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
Did you know she was going to disappear?
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells
Interesting.
me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
Shouldn't you at least call the authorities?
It'll be my pleasure, just as soon as Miss Gerard orders me to.
But-
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
Okay.
A square and a duck. Now, where have I seen those before?
Yeah,
It
once
looks
again,
like this thing opens up. But how?
I need a special tool, and I have all these numbers.
Looks like some sort of steam valve.
Do not open unless all pipes are connected. Okay. Oh, that's this phone.
This door goes outside. Opening it now would not be a good idea.
Okay.
What have you got?
Talk to you later.
You better.
Ooh. Some salmon. Okay. That's all that's in there? Super helpful.
Yes?
What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those two most wonderful of all three-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
Okay.
Do you think he's a good investigator?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives.
Rude.
Is that
we
all, dear?
definitely would.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley? You know, the man who originally owned this
Touch
train?
bases with you.
Wealthy, imaginative, adventurous, stubborn, egocentric, and most importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Voulet, who died about a year after they were married.
Where was he from?
East Coast, Philadelphia, I think. His parents were British aristocrats. Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out
Her
west.
mouth stopped
So
moving
he
for
had
a
this
minute.
train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
Where did he meet Camille?
I don't know that. The circumstances surrounding her passing are a bit of a mystery, too. All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies. He refused to say how he'd come by them, which of course led to speculation that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere, although to this day, its existence remains unsubstantiated and its location quite unknown.
Why do you think Lorie invited you on this trip?
No doubt because I'm such an authority on life in the Old West, and because I'm so good at using old information to unearth new information. My knack for research is, well, it's a gift.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you go.
All right, then.
Honestly, she's my favorite person so far, though. I can't touch anything else in here. Yes, in her. I see myself in her. Oh. Photos. They love a real photo in these games. Ooh,
Teddy Eberhardt.
Thank you for giving the doll we call Teddy Eberhardt a home. Rollmeister Doll Works. Okay.
The Little Book of Samplers.
Ooh! Okay. Needlepoint, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Band sampler, which features bands of flowery border designs, as well as rows of numbers in the alphabet. Spot sampler, randomly placed images or motifs. Oh. I bet I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna keep that. Idleness is a cat. Oh, what's this? Ooh, another number. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can put my numbers down on that weight thing. Oh yeah, it says I dropped some frames. Ah! Oh! Interesting. Okay, so the owl is 3, and the cherry is -4. I need more of these thingies. Pineapples' hospitality is hilarious. So the owl is 3, and the cherries is -4, and this is owl cherry.
It's locked.
How? Oh, it lit it up. Can I take it off? Oh, it stopped being lit up. Oh!
That square and that duck look very familiar.
Yeah, I know, beach. Okay, I can't do anything with the... Whatever. I'll come back later. Yeah. Alright. Finally did something.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon... Those are all gemstones, I think.
They are. We have a book. Okay. Can we open another drawer? Ooh, what's this? Could be upset about something that befell a doll. I accidentally knocked the one that Camille calls naughty, Tina, off the shelf, and literally, I'm afraid, fractured its tiny skull. Despite my heartfelt apologies, Camille burst into tears at the sight of the crack which now traverses naughty Tina's face. Tears which continued unabated for hours. I told her I'd order another as soon as we reached Copper Gorge. He murdered her because she wouldn't stop crying about her doll.
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver?
All right, we got ourselves an answer for another one. Oh, give me this. Okay, I'm just gonna look around this room a little bit before I...
This is where Jake's pickaxe goes.
Okay, gotta find that. Can't touch any of this. Okay. We got a lot of stuff to put around in here.
According to that diagram I found, those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 holders. But I have no idea which. This is where a gemstone goes.
Yeah, I hear you.
Wonder what's supposed to go here.
Well, I bet we're gonna find out.
Looks like I need to enter 8
Ooh.
letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
Sure, Nance. Sure. Alright, let's go open this thing. Okay, it's... orange? Sorry, orange? Okay. Blue. Green. Red. Purple. Yellow. Yeah, give me that thing.
Wilson carbide and acetylene works.
Dear Jake, I've sent you 2 lamps which you should receive by the end of the month. When you get them, simply place carbide in the lower chamber, water in the upper chamber, then use the built-in flint lighter to ignite the jet of gas which results. As you'll see, the carbide lamp is an exceedingly practical device, especially for people in your dark and dangerous line of work. Would that you or I had invented it. Okay. Just gonna take some pictures. Okay. Oh, there's more. In your last letter, you sounded quite despondent, old chum. This is so much cursive for a child to read. I suppose this is understandable in view of your failure to strike it rich, but I am living proof of how quickly misfortune can turn into good fortune. Little did I suspect 5 years ago that my attempts to produce aluminum would instead produce calcium carbide, or that calcium carbide, when placed in water, would release acetylene. Yet suddenly, I was the surprised but happy owner of the patent for an inexpensive way of manufacturing an extremely flammable gas. I don't need to take photos of all this. Just as I became wealthy when I sold that patent, I have no doubt that you two will someday be handsomely
I was your friend, Thomas Wilson.
rewarded for your efforts. Continue to keep me apprised of your adventures, dear friend, and never ever give up. May the lamps I sent you soon light your way to the gold you seek. Thomas Wilson.
Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance
Ooh, a
step.
whirly-burly.
Maybe I'd better keep this.
Okay. Maybe now I can try the new coin I got. I'm gonna have to save here and quit soon. Oh shit, I passed it. I wonder if like out of every 100 times Nancy does that, she falls. Ooh. Maybe it's gonna go past it? Oh, I thought it would go like past it. 18. It doesn't seem to light it up though. Yeah, I saw that. The thing on the floor next to the couch, it was a note we read earlier. It just won't let me keep it. It just puts it back down. Maybe if I like... Ah! +4. Okay. No, I have to keep the +4. So now I need to find another coin somewhere. And there's definitely not another one in here. Could there be anywhere else for me to find a little coin? Maybe behind the eagle poster or whatever. Or eagle painting, there's gonna be another one. Oh. Oh, that one stays down. Whoa! Okay, so... Oh. Surely this is not how you're meant to do this, but... And I bet it won't let me brute force it. Whoa! What? Fuck. Ah! And a 50-50 shot! Hell yeah!
Lorie?
Oh,
gosh.
shit, we already found this
You'd
bitch!
be the one to find me. No offense. Nadine?
Nancy. Nancy Drew.
You
Well,
bitch.
as you can see,
All
I
right,
wasn't
well, that
really
was it, you
spirited
guys.
away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
Why would you need to practice for weeks? All right, well, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. We'll just finish talking to her first.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
Also, I don't feel like they restored it because, again, there is trash from 1880 just hanging out on the train. But okay.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when
that's
Jake
fair.
disappeared. Except, I also found this. It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him, and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off, trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues, that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
Also, we're handling a document from 1901 with just our bare hands. We're not wearing gloves. We're not, like, preserving it in any way. I'm just saying. I just have questions. We're trying to keep things nice, okay? Contemporary sources are important.
What about the other people you invited on this trip?
If you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
Wow.
How come you didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Maybe I did.
Yeah, you're not smart.
Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
Okay.
How well do you know your guests?
Well, I don't know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy. Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever. I didn't know John
Okay, at
Gray
least it's
before
not
this
just us.
either, but I love his show. And I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train. And now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
What about Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his?
Girl,
you
just
know
fuck him already.
his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
Weird, because he didn't find you. I did, bitch.
How well do you know Charlena Purcell?
I just know her from her books, which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really like to do is write romance novels.
So do it.
Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it.
Sure.
In fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas, you know, just to see what she thought.
And?
She hated them.
Oh, great.
I'll come back later.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, we're sitting real casual. And also, this is not how I would sit on this couch at all. Okay, okay, I'm gonna save this. Okay, I know it was a short stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I will be back for Mystery Monday. Maybe I'll stream this weekend, actually. I'm keeping that open. Could happen. We could have a Nancy Drew Saturday or Sunday. But Mystery Monday if we don't finish this before then. And I will see you guys for sure then. Okay, thanks so much. Goodbye!